All right, so this is my thing. I actually like Kanye. I don't like everything that he does, but I do like Kanye as an individual. First of all, he's a black man. I think Kanye went left when his mother passed. So ever since then, he's been trying to figure out and find his way. Now, the one issue that I see is that I remember Kanye, he had a woman that used the same comb as his mother. And from my understanding, he got his heart broke. Could be wrong, right? But then he went and started dating women of other ethnicities. In my opinion, like I said about Tyrese is not going to be happy until you get a woman that uses the same comb that his mother uses. Now, I don't know what happened in Kanye's relationship when he was dating a black woman, but for some reason that went left, and ever since then he's been on the other side of the street just like Tyrese. But if you notice, Tyrese done came back over here and got him a woman that used the same comb as his mother. Why do I keep saying that? Because most black mothers say, don't bring a woman home if she can't use my comb. Now, Candace Owens, I do like Candace Owens. I'm actually a conservative. Now, she speaks up for black issues. The points that she actually makes are very valid. Take the emotion out. All right, I need everybody take the emotion out of how you feel about Candace Owens. But everything she speaks, when she speaks, in my opinion, is for the black community, for the black people, and she wants us to do better as a culture. And there's nothing wrong with that. She calls out all the mess in our culture, period. She calls it out. So I don't have an issue with that. I actually support it. So the things that she talks about, I love it. Her finding love and marrying a man that is not black, do I have an issue with it? No. Love is blind, in my opinion. But it's kind of like your kids won't have to deal with what we deal with or experience what we experience as black individuals. And that is a fact. You're not raising black kids. The generational wealth that you and your husband are establishing are not going back to the black community. It's not. So I doubt if your children have the same struggle as every black young man and woman that has those experiences. And let me just say that, because every black kid doesn't experience, bad things, drugs, growing up in the hood, et cetera, et cetera. But you can be black, not grow up in the hood, but experience racial disparities, experience being discriminated on, going in the grocery store, people looking at you just, thinking you're going to steal something just because of the color of your skin. Candace Owens' kids won't have that experience because she's not raising black kids. Even though she speaks on black issues, and I love that she speaks on black issues, her kids are not going to have those experiences, and the wealth that she is generating and her husband has generated is not going back into the black community. So with that being said, can she speak on black issues? Of course, because she's black. She has black relatives, black father. She's brothers and sisters that are black and cousins, etc., and family members that are still in the hood, because I actually watch Candace Owens religiously. Because like I say, I like what she stands on. And a lot of us that have an issue with Candace Owens, I think that we have to close our mouth if we're not going to speak up on the issues that she speaks up on, because she has very valid points. But on the flip side, this White Lives Matter shirt, I don't understand it. But I do get it because she's raising white kids. Candace, you're raising white kids. So I really can't say nothing. Kanye, your kids are mixed, but you're black, so your kids are black. So I just want to know Kanye's point. Like, Kanye, we can't let Kanye off the hook with this one. We got to stand on that. Candace Owens, we can't say too much because she's raising white kids. But Kanye, I think we need answers, Kanye. Kanye West, we need answers. Like, to get attention is cool, but you can't just do this one and walk past us and not explain why, when we understand that there are racial disparities that go on. We understand that systematically that the system is set up against black people. That is a fact. Even though I'm a conservative, I vote Republican, I still weigh my options on both sides of the scale. Well, really, I'm really independent, but I have more conservative and Republican values when it comes to voting because I like, overall, if I had to pick my poison, I got to go Republican. Because when it comes to the standards or principles and morals and values, I like what they stand on more than the Democratic Party, and I can explain that if anybody want to have a one-on-one conversation. So, but we got to stand on your neck on this one. You got to explain to us why you want this so much attention with the White Lives Matter shirt. And I don't have an issue with white lives. My grandmother's grandfather was a white man, so I don't have an issue with that. I don't have nothing against white people. I have white friends. I'm not racist on no level. But with the climate of the country and the culture of what's going on with what black men do have to experience more than white men, that's why the whole Black Lives Matter. Now, the actual Black Lives Matter LLC or corporation don't stand for them because they pick and choose. They pick and choose. There are people dying every day, and you don't hear nothing about Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, in my opinion, was a hoax. It was a movement that was, okay, against the police, but police brutality. But I didn't see Black Lives Matter when Tamir Rice got killed. So they pick and choose, and this black men get killed every day by other black men, and we don't have an issue with that. And Black Lives Matter don't matter when black men kill each other. We always scream, we always say something when the police. Now we got to start with home. We got to start with each other. In my opinion, we got to start when a black man kill another black man, because black men kill more black men than anybody on earth. And I don't want to hear about proximity. Proximity is a bunch of bull crap. I see black men every day that don't kill each other. I have a bunch of black friends. I ain't never thought about killing a black man in my life. And they're in my proximity, period. So I'm not trying to hear that nonsense, right? So, with that being said, make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow. I'm going to keep bringing up the content for you. We need answers, Kanye. Sorry. You're a billionaire. You got all the attention in the world. And matter of fact, you married a girl that got all the exposure from, you know what I'm talking about. So you got plenty of attention on you, sir.